Just join me now for more on this is Nebraska Republican Senator Deb Fischer. She's a member of the Senate Armed Services Committee, and she attended yesterday's closed-door briefing. I have to say, the 3% number, that is a moral outrage and a complete and total failing. You were in the briefing yesterday. Joni Ernst, your fellow senator, she's from Iowa, she said that Colin Cowell's briefing, he's the policy chief, was very, very childlike, immature, and so dismissive of so many members and our questions. I mean, paint the picture for me. What was it like in there?
Well, I think we need to paint a picture and continue to paint a picture for the American people. The Biden administration has put our soldiers, our citizens, our allies at risk. And for what? An arbitrary deadline and political theater. You know, their actions left American citizens and SIV partners abandoned in Afghanistan. So we did have a closed hearing in Armed Services yesterday with Secretary Call trying to get some information. I know there were some members who were frustrated. I was frustrated as well at some points because it wasn't a classified briefing, it was a closed briefing. I couldn't get some information I wanted on our CT operations and over-the-horizon operations that we're doing.
And what are one of the questions or concerns that you have that you didn't get an answer to?
Well, I just wanted to know how effective those operations will be in the future. Obviously, the Secretary has information on that. I hope that he will provide it. I hope that we will continue to have these hearings. I want them to be open hearings whenever possible, because we need to get to the bottom of this. I hear it all the time from the American people. They want answers. I want answers. I understand that some information has to remain classified, but this was a huge blunder. This was a debacle. You know, we have an administration that we're seeing a foreign policy failure after foreign policy failure, and our allies don't know who we are anymore in this country.
Yeah, we made promises to people that we did not keep, and that is really not the American way. Nikki Haley, former ambassador to the United Nations, she gave a comment to Fox News Digital yesterday after President Biden's speech, in which she said that the speech ignored the reality and seriousness of America's threats and enemies: China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, Venezuela, Afghanistan, and terrorism, to name a few. With Joe Biden, she says, asleep at the switch, our friends don't trust us and our enemies are rejoicing. What did you think of the speech overall yesterday?
I thought it was a total misstep on the part of the president. It was another wasted opportunity in trying to show the world that America is a leader. It was a failed speech. And when we look at what our allies are thinking, I can tell you firsthand, they are questioning if the United States will be there. We have NATO partners who are worried about our commitment to NATO. But I can tell you one group that isn't questioning where they believe we're at, and that's the jihadists. They are inspired by what they see in the United States and the Biden administration right now. They are using this blunder in Afghanistan as a recruitment tool. We are not as safe as a country right now because of what we saw as a debacle in Afghanistan.
Sounds like that was quite a hearing yesterday, even though it was closed. We are glad that you were able to hear and tell us a little bit more about it. Deb Fischer, Senator from Nebraska. Thank you.
Thank you.